Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Doodly. So if you all remember last class and if you attended last class, we taught how to make a simple video. And today in this class, we'll just learn how to use our skill. We'll use our skills to make a real life video about stress. So before we start today's lesson, I'll just do a brief revision about yesterday's topic. 1 minute. First of all, to start a new video, you must click create new video. After that, you select a board and then you open your editing place. After that, in the editing place, you'll find you have to choose any image you want from the image place. In the image place, you'll have many types of images. So you can choose any one of them. And so if you want to choose it, so all you need to do is hold on it and then drag it to the whiteboard. After that, it will be placed in the whiteboard. In the action place, you can change how long you want that image to be. For example, over here in this board, we can simply hold on this character and drag it all the way over here. Also, in that way, we can make our own type of image if we want to. All we need to do is click this plus button. 1 minute. Sorry, my Doodly actually crashed. I just need to reopen it. All you need to do is click this plus sign and then browse your own file. Then add a title and it will be added over here. Then you can do the same way of adding a normal image and put it on the board. Then you'll have your own custom image on the board that you can use. Here in the action place, you can change how long you want the image to be drawn. It could be from any second, from 0 to any number you would like. For example, I want this image to be for 5 seconds. So I can increase it by clicking the plus button. So as you see here, it's now 5 seconds. If you want your own type of board, you can also make your own type of board. Either for one board, you need to go from scene settings, and then you have to make your own, click on custom, and click on custom image, browse your file and put your own image. Then click apply. But if you want a colored image, you have to do the same. Go to scene settings, go to custom color, click here on this color, and select your own type of color which you would like. After that, click apply, and the color will be applied. But what if you want all of the boards to be changed? So instead of clicking on scene settings, go to the timeline and click on settings. Then go to custom and do the same process with it. After that, click apply, and then all of the boards will be changed. The boards haven't changed since I haven't clicked apply, but I'll show you right now. I click here whiteboard and then apply. And now the settings are getting applied. And now all of the boards are changing. It might take some time. But what if you want your hands not to be like this? So let me show you in the preview. You do not want your hands like this in the drawing area. You can change it to, from going to settings, you can either choose a real hand, left or right-handed. You can choose 2D cartoon hands, both left and right-handed. And also you can choose 3D hands, left and right-handed. And the amazing thing about this is you can also make a draw without no hands. So that's something really, really amazing about Doodly. If anyone has any questions right now, I would like to request them to tell if they have any questions in this small time.
In that rainbow add-on,
In the chat.
yeah, no, in that we can't unlock all the characters, right? Yesterday, in the class, you have told it seems. Sir, hello.
Yes,
That rainbow Adam something is there in rainbow colors. In that you told right some characters are
please
locked
increase
in the
your
colors.
voice. I can barely hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, please repeat your question.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
please type it in the chat.
Okay. Naya.
I also request you all to mute your mics. Do not cause any disturbance. And if you guys, anyone of you all have any question, I request you all to type it in the chat and send it to me.
Ma'am, you can
Yes.
please start again.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
In that rainbow, something add-on is there, na?
the rainbow background, you mean?
Yeah, in that some colored characters are unlocked, right? How we can unlock that characters?
You mean you have to delete these characters if you don't want them?
Yeah, no, yesterday your screen was in that some horses, their horse collection. In that some horses was locked, right? In that one.
This horse?
No, sir, he's saying that when you're going to the props and characters, in that some of the props and characters are locked. He's asking how to unlock them.
Oh, you need to buy a different plan for this. Here in the pricing, let me show you. 1 minute, it's loading. So here, after you click pricing on this page, 1 minute. need to try the enterprise plan since it has more images in it, and you can use most of the images. I honestly didn't buy that, so I don't know if it unlocks all of the images or some specific images. But that will unlock more images than usual. So as you see here, the
Yeah, in that
standard plan
monthly
only has
again, na?
1,164 character images. Into
Yes,
enterprise
in that.
here has 3,959 character images. So if you apply this one, you'll have more
Okay.
characters to use.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
In that some monthly payments is there na, we should what we have to choose that monthly or the enterprise standard, it's in annual or
It's your
monthly.
choice.
Monthly means we have to pay monthly, right?
Sorry.
Monthly means we have to pay monthly.
Yes.
Annual.
Annual is the same. You have to buy it monthly, but it's a bit 49% off.
Okay.
So as you can see here in the monthly, the standard is 39 and the enterprise is 69. But in the annual, the standard is 20 while the enterprise is 40. And it's also written
We
here, it
are
says,
from India and how we can pay here?
sorry.
Yes, we are. I am from Karnataka. How I can
Oh,
pay this?
yes, you can pay it. Since this is just from the US, it doesn't show the rupees different currency, but you can still pay it
Okay.
through PayPal or credit card.
If we gonna pay, they shows our currency, right?
Yes,
Okay.
right over here. Here you can go on currency, change it, and do anything. So if you're like from India, let me search it. See right over here, you can change it over here, and then the total will change to 35,779 rupees.
Ma'am, or ma'am, your voice not clear. Come.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so I think no one else has any questions. Okay, let's start today's lesson. So today we'll talk about how to use our skills to create a new video. So first, today I chose the topic about stress since everyone goes through it, and I think it's a bit easy for you all. So first, as you see here, I'm going to choose a board. So I'm going to choose the glass board. After that, I'll click create. And then here is the board. Now we could use our own information and search online too. First, we'll start an introduction by saying hi. We could say, hi, today I will talk about stress. I wrote this over here in the text box, but now this is a bit short. So what do? We increase the size as we took yesterday and move it to the right place. I can make it 2 seconds since people need it some time to read. Now here in the empty place, I'll add a person saying hi. I'll code the characters and search hi. Now we have many people saying hi. So we can choose any one of them. So I like this one, Askins accent saying hi. I'll hold on it, drag it, and place it on the board. Now we have this character on the board saying hi. I'll increase the size. Now I made my first scene. To add the next scene, we'll click the plus sign right over here. Let me annotate it. This one, this plus sign. So after you click this plus sign, it adds a new scene. Now here in the new scene, everything will be cleared. But if you want to go back to the old scene you made, here in the timeline, you can see all of your scenes. You can click on this previous scene you made and check if you have anything to say or anything to change. Now we can add more text. There are many texts in Doodly you can use, thousands of text. So if you don't like any of the text, you can search it or Cairo, anything. But what if you don't find the text you want over here? You can add your own text too. If you have your fonts here in your computer. I'm just going to use the Actman regular since I think it's a bit clear for you all too. So we'll just write over here, these days, everyone goes through stress. And we can click done. I also want to tell you all that if you put extra spaces or enter, kindly remove it since I'll just show you right now what will happen. So I put another line over here and a space over here. After you click done, that space will come in the text bar also with enter. So if you did anything like that, you can remove it to save some space. I increase the size too and place it back over here. Now we're going to find a person going through stress over here. So we can search stress. So we can click at this one and another one we can search for angry since many people get angry when they have stress. So as you see here, Roger is frustrated. We can put this one over here. Now we have two characters over here, which are on the board. I can increase and decrease the time limit. But what if I want one of these to be already drawn on the board? So if anyone remember, yesterday I told you all how to do it, unless you did in the chat. So tell me what should I do in this timeline? For example, here I want this to be already written on the board. What should I do with the duration? You can see it in the chat. So I think no one actually knows. So I'll just say it. We have to make the duration to 0. Now this text will be already on the board. So the drawer won't write on it. Let me show you here in the preview. As you can also see, the glass board, the drawer is writing on the other side of the board. And as you can see, here the text was already written. The writer did not write it. Now, we'll add another scene. In that scene, we could say, also kindly note that if you want to add enter text, you have to double click on the text box. If you click once, it won't change. We'll write, there are many ways to stop stress. I can click done and place it over here. But what if I want to change the color? I don't like black on this glass board since we already used it. What should we do? I told you all about how to do this in the yesterday's class. So did anyone tell me in the chat? What should I click over here? Should I click this button? Or if there is no way?
So that button.
Okay, so we click on this button and we are free to choose which color we want. If you want perfect color not to be changed, you can simply click over here. For example, I want a green color. Now the color will already be over here. But if you want a different shade of green, you can change it over here and make any different type of shade you want. You can also enter the hex over here. It's the color, but in a number forms. I don't think most of you don't know about it. So we won't talk about that. So I'll just click on this and then also note that if you did not select the text, it will only change to the text which is in the next text. So you have to select the text first. Go to the colors and then change the color. Then the color would change. Otherwise, it won't change. Let me change my color again. I want blue. So as you can see here, if I change the color to green, for example, and if I now type, it won't be blue, and this won't also change to green. It will just be green. As you can see here now, since we changed the text to blue, now the text for us to change to blue color. Is this clear for you all? Please type in the chat if you guys have any confusion. I think no one has any confusion. If you all do have any confusion, feel to ask. So I think no one has any confusion. Now we can put a stop sign here on this place. Let's search for stop sign. We can use this one. We can use it and place it on the board or here. But what if we want another sign to be over here? We can't find any other one over here, as you can see. We can add our own custom image over here. For example, you can search online stop sign. Enter it. Go to images. and choose any sign you like. For example, like this one, you download it. One minute. So I downloaded the image. I paused the share so you can't, so you don't worry if you did not see anything. Now we have to first click the plus sign over here. Then we click browse the files. After that, we click it and a file explorer sheet will open. So I here opened it. Now, as you can see here, this is the image I downloaded. Then click continue. But if you want to change the title, for example, you want to make it sign, you can change it and then click continue. Now the file will be uploaded to the server and then it will be automatically put here. You can then change it and put it over here. And as you can see, this is also colored since it was already made in the image format. So if you don't want to buy Doodly Rainbow, you can download other images and make it rainbow. I can also change the size of this too. As you can see here, I can make it bigger and smaller. I can also increase the duration, how long I want it to be. I'll make it 5 seconds. This is how we put the stop sign. Does anyone has any question to how to add any custom images of yours? And please, if they do, free feel to ask.
So when we import our own image, is there a
Yeah.
way to make it draw it?
Yes, let me show you into preview. It will automatically draw it. Wait 1 minute, see it if you still don't understand. As you can see here, here's the sentence, and here is the image I made it installed in the computer in Doodly. So did that answer your question or your question?
No, sir. This like in that first you put from the props, the stop is drawing it. It'll draw a square, then it'll write stop. Is there a way to make it in the imported image?
On which page?
Is you made the image the stop inside the square yeah. Inside the
This
square.
one?
The other one.
This one?
When you put preview, the hand is drawing it.
Yes.
Is there a way to make the hand draw the stop?
You want this one to be drawn first instead of this?
No, this for the stop which you imported in color, they will just they'll draw sideways and it will fully come. Is there a way to make the hand draw it like first the octagon, then the STOP like that?
No, I don't think so actually. Since this is an image, it won't be, but if you search it here, stop. Here, if you find it, then it will write it as this triangle, hexagon, and stop over here. But if it wasn't over here, it most likely won't actually. Is there any other question you would like to ask?
No, sir.
Does anyone else has any question? Feel free to ask. Okay, I think no one else has any question. Let's continue on. Now here I'm going to add some benefits. But what if you don't know any benefits? We can go online and search it, as you all know. 1 minute. Okay, we can search here benefits of stress. Sorry, I mean not benefits, sorry. Ways to stop stress. So I accidentally wrote benefits of stress. We can click on one. I would not actually like to click on ads. So we have many benefits over here, 25 benefits. We can copy the text over here instead of writing it. As you can see here, I want to put the point number 3 here, take a quick walk. So it might take a bit time for me to take a quick walk, especially when the text is really long. So as you can see here, I can simply copy the text and then paste it over here. And the text is written over here. And in the beginning, I'll just write number 1. And I click done. And as you can see here, the text is written. I'll increase the size and you can do this. Then I can search in the characters block. And we'll have also many other characters walking. I can choose this one and put it over here. I'll increase the size. I can increase the size too. Now, what if I want this place scene from the benefits I want the background to be changed. Like I want this board not to be glass board. I want it to be whiteboard after this. Is there a way to change it? I taught you all this in last class. If you all know it, so we can raise it, write it in the chat. I think I went and did not forgot, but it's okay, I'll revise. Here in the scene, I can simply click scene settings. Here is, as you can see, I cannot click on anything. As you can see here, use board enhance cells from widget settings. Let me show you all it. If you click on, if it's on, turn it off, and then you are free to change everything over here. So as you can see here, I can change it back to whiteboard and then click apply. Let me clear that drawing. Okay. Now this has changed to whiteboard. Since it's whiteboard actually and the classboard is white, you can't see it actually, but it is going to change. Let me show you here in the preview. Let's skip forward. As you can see here now, it's writing on the board, not behind the board. Now we can add another benefit over here. I can search it. For example, listen to the music. I can copy that one too, paste it over here, and then I'll click right number 2. But what if I accidentally wrote something over here which I did not want it to write? And I click black space and accidentally remove some things that were there. And if you don't remember it and you did not copy it from the site or the site was closed, you can simply click here on undo and it will remove it. Now you can carefully remove the thing you added accidentally. And after that, click done, and it will be applied over here. I'll increase the size too. Now I can also put here a music player. Music. I can put music notes over here. I also found a radio TA controller. We can also put that over here too. I can decrease the size too. Now we have this. Now, if I have a question for you all too, I showed you also this and
अम्मा मैं टीचर से क्या है पूछ लूं कि टीचर व्हाट्स द नेम ऑफ नहीं how we can open this how we can open this
Doodly app you mean?
ये लैपटॉप पे होगा ना ये लैपटॉप पे ही होगा ना मोबाइल पे तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो सकता ने
Okay, I'll continue on. But what if I have a question for you all. And if you were attending the summary, I also told you all how to do this. I called board with the hand I was using over here, as you can see here in the preview. I'm tired of this hand. Could I change the hand? Is there a way to change the hand? There is a way to change the hand, but how can you change it? What do you click here in this timeline, please? We can click settings over here. And as you can see here, there are so many real hands you can use. You can also make it left-handed if you want, as maybe you're left-handed, anything. And if you want cartoon hands, you can also choose your own cartoon, choose any cartoon hand over here and make that cartoon hand or here 3D. For example, I want this one. I can also make it right-handed too. And then I can click apply. And if I don't want any hand, I can make it no hand. And I can click apply. And since I clicked it from the settings, now it will be applied for all of the scenes. If you wanted to specifically for one scene, you have to click it on scene settings. So is this clear for everyone? Okay, I think it's clear for everyone. Now let me show you all in the preview. As you can see here, no hand is drawing this drawing. And it's also applied for all of the slides, not for specifically one slide. Does anyone has any questions now?
Ma'am,
Yes?
Time is very lagging.
Is it laggy for everyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just reshare it. 1 minute. Okay, you can see my screen now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, where was I? Okay, I added a new scene. I'll add another benefit too. I'll copy another one. For example, I can rub your feet with a golf ball. I'll copy it, paste it, and put number 3. I click done. I also want to show you all something else. Here, let me put it on the new scene. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. As you can see here, if I increase the words over here, I'm just putting some random words. It will word wrap. So you don't need to click this option word wrap over here. And if you do have a problem over here, you can click word wrap if you want. So let me get back. Rub your feet with a golf ball. I can increase the size. You might not find some things you need to search, so you can either search it online, download it, and add your own custom one, or either find another idea and put it over here. For example, I can search here a ball. Now I might find lots of ball. I may not find a golf ball, but I did find a cricket ball. I can use that and put it on the board. Also, I can also show some feet. As you can see here, we can't find some feet. So you can either search it online for a feet, or you can just put this image or think of another idea. So I'm just going to put this image to save some time. Is this concept clear to everyone? Feel free to ask if any one of you has any question, because this is actually our last class. Okay, I think no one has any other question. Now we're going to end this video. We can think of any other, and for example, there are many more ways to stop stress, and then we can write, you can search online for them. Now, as you can see here, there are 2 lines over here. Now here, there are 3 more buttons. You're probably wondering what are they, but I think you'll already understand them. This one is you want to align them on the left. This button is for to align them on the right. And this button is to align them on the center. So I'm going to choose align on center, increase the size and the duration. Now I'm going to place it over here. And now, and as you can see, since I clicked align in the center, the text is aligned in the center. Is this clear for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Does anyone else has any question?
Miss,
Yes?
how I can contact you?
I don't know. You can contact math students. And if you have any questions, these classes are recorded in their YouTube channel too. So you can also search their YouTube channel and watch the recording too. Does anyone else has any other questions? Okay, I think no one has any other question. So since yes, Hani. Okay, she lowered her hand. So since I wrote here, you can search online for them. I'll put a computer over here. Hani, you're free to ask the question. Okay, I put a computer over here. And if I want, I can put another computer here. Instead of putting a computer, I'll put laptop. There are many other laptops over here, which I can use, but I'm going to select one. I'm going to increase the size and put one over here. And I can also put a phone if I want to. As you can see here, here's a smartphone phone. And now I can place it in the middle, as you can all see. Is my screen still laggy for you all? I think no one else has any problem. Okay. Now, here we ended the video. And if you're also using it to make a channel, Umehani, please start continuously raising your hand. If you're making your channel and making a video for your channel, YouTube channel, anything, you can also write over here, don't forget to subscribe or anything else. Then you can have to click save. If you want it to be saved as another file, let me make a change over here. For example, let me put over here, don't forget to subscribe. I can click done, and then I can just increase it. But if you want this to be saved as another file, you can click here, as you can see here, save. You can see an arrow beside it. Let me draw it over here. This arrow. You can click on it and click on save as too. You can click on save as here. This save as, you can see, you can use that. Now let me clear all the drawings. So I'll just put it over here. This is it. Now we can now click on preview to see all our things, the video we have made. So this is the video we made today in class. Till now, what we have done. As you can see here, we made a colored text. And as you can see here, we add our custom image. Here we changed our board on whiteboard. And here's our animation we made. As you can see here, this is the small text we put. Now as you all know, these days people really love music and they might not find the video interesting. So as you can see here, the video is already 1 minute long. As you can see here, you can click on sounds and choose any music you want. But if you want your own type of music, you can click on plus and put any one over here. So you can download any music, and you can also find an YouTube MP3 player and MP3 downloader and use it, since Doodly only supports MP3 and MP4. For example, I can add one here. I'm going to browse a file. I can put this one. I can open it, and then click continue. You can play the sound over here to check if this is the one and download it again. Then you can click continue. It's uploading the file to the server. And then as you can see, the music is added. So I can add any music as I want. I can scroll down and here's the bubbles I can see. Since we can just, for example, we can put this one over here. It's going to add the audio and put it. If you want a double music too, here's a trick you can do. For example, we're going to put another, you can just put this one we added over here. We can add it here in the audio too. But I don't think it works since I haven't tried it yet. But you can try it also. But I guess it's working since it added the audio file. Let me go on in the beginning. You can also delete the music or rename it back. So as you can see here, the music I just added, I can delete it over here. And this music, which is not usually called Perish, we can rename it back and just do Perish. So does anyone has any questions till now? As you can see here, we added our music now. We can see our music here in the preview. As you can see, the music is added. So as you can see here, this is the video we made. Since it wasn't all the way to the end of the song, it just ended in the middle. Now we want to download this file. We can click export, choose the destination over here, choose the file format we want, the resolution, and you can also change the quality over here. And then you have to click continue. And then it will start exporting. And if you want to cancel it and change something, you can click cancel. This is to end our class today. If anyone has any question, I request you all to ask it right now, since this is our last class today, and we won't have any other sessions after this. So does anyone has any question? Please ask right now. Or we'll end the meeting.